I like it too, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, and frogs, my name is Daryus P, and welcome back to another King of Fighters combo tutorial. We rocking with Kyo in this one. Let's get started. Now we starting off with the jump heavy kick, heavy punch for light kick. So the jump heavy kick gonna look like that, and then the heavy punch, and then this forward light kick gonna look just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's keep it moving. Okay, so after that forward light kick, we are going to activate quick mode, right? Gonna look just like that. So let's go from that jump heavy kick all the way down to quick mode. Gonna look just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's keep it moving. Okay, so after we activate quick mode, we going into another heavy punch for light kick. We're gonna do that again. Now you are going to need to run for a bit. Like after you activate quick mode, right, and you get to running, you need to run for a bit for both of these hits to hit. If you run too short, then this light kick, the forward light kick, will not hit. So just run a bit. You do have time. You actually have a whole lot of time for it to work. Let's go from that jump heavy kick all the way down to that second heavy punch for light kick. Now, did you see it? I know it seemed quick, but I actually ran pretty far. Let's look at that one more time. You actually have time. Let's do just like that. Now let's keep it moving. Okay, so after that heavy punch for light kick, we going into the 75 shiki, or the quarter circle forward heavy kick. Yes, we are going to do the follow-up. Gonna look like this. Gonna look just like that, and you only press that second heavy kick once that first hit actually connects. Gonna look just like that. Now let's practice going from that heavy punch forward light kick into the quarter circle forward heavy kick, or the 75 shiki. Gonna look just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's go from that jump heavy kick all the way down to the 75 shiki. Gonna look just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Okay, now let's keep it moving. Okay, so after the 75 shiki, we going into the 115 shikis. A whole lot of shikis in this one. It's just a quarter circle forward heavy punch. That move right there. So now let's practice going from the 75 shiki into the 115 shiki, and you will have to wait for your opponent to come down just a bit. Gonna look just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Okay, now let's go from that second heavy punch forward light kick all the way down to the 115 shiki. Gonna look just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's go from the beginning, from that jump heavy kick all the way down to the 115 shiki. Just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's keep it moving. Okay, so after the 115 shiki, we going into the 182 shiki. I told you there's a whole lot of shikis. The quarter circle forward heavy punch. Gonna look just like that. In this move, you can actually hold it. See, right now I'm holding it, and you get more damage the longer you hold it, but you also can just do it like this. Now for our combo, we are actually going to need to hold it until when you see your opponent coming, when they start to come down, that is when you actually want to go ahead and let it go so that first hit can hit. There's 2 hits, right? So let's go from the 115 Shiki to the 182 Shiki. Just like that. Now let's go from that 75 Shiki all the way down to the 182 Shiki. And don't forget to hold it and allow your opponent to start coming down before you actually let it go. You'll see why later on. You see how I waited for him to get ready to come down, and then that's when I hit it. Let's look at that one more time. Just like that. Now let's go from the heavy punch for light kick all the way down to the 182 Shiki. Just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's go all the way from the beginning, from the jump heavy kick, all the way down to the 182 Shiki. Absolutely beautiful. Let's look at that one more time. Now, let's keep it moving. Okay, so we're gonna end this combo off with the Climax Super, the quarter circle back, half circle forward, heavy kick plus heavy punch. Now he actually has a good super. So now the reason why we had to hold it is because as this super, his super, it won't hit if your opponent is too high. So we have to let him drop a little bit and then do the super. So let's go from the 182 Shiki into the super. Now we're not gonna look at the entire super every single time, and it's not gonna look just like that, but it is going to be like that. Now let's go from the 115 Shiki all the way down to the super. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's go from the 75 Shiki, and don't forget to hit that follow-up all the way down to the super. I wanted to show you guys the whole thing this time so you can actually see right then why I actually let him drop a little bit before we stop holding the 182 Shiki. Now let's go from that heavy punch for light kick all the way down to the super. Now let's do the entire combo from the jump heavy kick all the way down to the super. Let's do this. $663 total damage. Let's look at that one more time.